welcome to Emma's 4. You're probably going to notice through this that my dryer is running as I need dry clothes. Also, I've tried to balance my light a little bit. It's 10 o'clock PST. I feel like I slept okay last night, but yesterday was hard. Let me start putting on some makeup. This should be, theoretically, a fairly fast get ready with me. I'm not promising that, but it should be. So I'm just going to be putting on makeup for a while. I'll try and put everything in the description box. This is the eyeshadow primer by Sigma that I'm going to put on today during Prime My Look. I put it on before my shower just to test the waterproofness of it, which it passed gloriously. I didn't do a lot of scrubbing on it, but I just wanted to see waterproofing. Doing Lawless powder, and then I'm just going to try and use a lot of Sigma today. They just sent me like a code for 15% off for stuff, and I'm like, I want to pick up their new complexion product. I think it's like I don't remember what the official name of it is, but it's like a skin tint, but I'm looking forward to it. Okay. Lawless powder. So yesterday I did grocery shopping and all that, and I'm like, I'm gonna set myself up for success. So I was trying to like make sure I'd gone to the bathroom, I'd had lunch, the dog and I were going, and then during the middle of my trip, Sigma bronzer, my blood sugar started tanking, and there I was in Whole Foods drinking a lot of orange juice. So and then I got home about a week and a half ago. I thought I had cracked a tooth, so I tried to make an appointment with my dentist, and they weren't going to be able to see me till Thursday. Today is Tuesday. And so I was like, all right, whatever. And it didn't have heat or air problems, but it just, when I had pressure on it when I was trying to like chew. But anyway, they called me yesterday and we have an opening suddenly. So my dentist is right across the street. So I did run across the street, and I had, it was not a cracked tooth, it was a cavity on the side of my tooth that was affecting, the doctor had looked at it, taken some pictures, said, look, where it's at, I can't tell if that's a pulp problem in the middle, and we're gonna have to send you to a dental surgery sort of person. I'm gonna use the Beauty and the Beast. I'm gonna use this Sparkly, the Beauty Within for my blush. You know, if it's a pulp problem, we got to send you to a specialist. But we're gonna see if it's just a regular cavity. I'll go ahead and fill it, and then we'll take another picture of it and to see if that was the problem or if we need to send you off. And so I had a filling, got all numbed up. I had a filling, but upside, it fixed it. So downside, while taking pictures and looking at everything, found I have 4 other cavities that need to be addressed. So I'm gonna be doing some dental work. Look at me. So this is the Sparkly shade in the Beauty and the Beast palette. They've got one that's less sparkly and more of like overspray highlighter and sparkly blush. I don't generally like sparkly blushes, but for some reason the tone of this is just really nice. Okay, I'm gonna stop fussing. Maybe. So anyway, that was yesterday. So we still have some household shopping that needs to happen, and so that's going to happen today. I'm wanting to do the villain look, so I'm going to do this is from the Little Mermaid, the little opalescent shell packaging of the highlighter, just a pink purple sparkly pinkly sort of a shade. Really pretty. Can be light can be more blingy if applied with less of a fluffy brush. But I've really enjoyed this. I did not get the blush from this because the packaging was, for having 2 of them, it's not as easy to just like display. And the blush, I felt like I had that blush color. Okay. All right, so the eye look, very exciting. So I'm gonna take, this is what I swatched prior to shower. This is the Sigma, it's the eyeshadow base primer. This one is in Radiance. So they have some different ones. Some are matte, some are more of the, like this, but I'm planning a look, you see. So I want to use my Little Mermaid palette for a second one. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put this from the corner of my eye and then slightly outward, because I'm wanting to do a thing. Wish me luck. Okay, so putting this in the corner, and then so the long and the short of it being that you could leave this as it is and just have like a sparkly sort of, not sparkly, more metallic. Sorry, I'm not using my words correctly. You'd have more of a metallic lighting look. You could get a different shade in it and have more of matte. You could blend it out. You could leave it unblended. It's not horribly heavy feeling, so some of the primers just end up making me feel like I've got a big gob of stuff on my eyeballs, which I don't love. But this, okay, so there's that. So what I want to do, I'm going to give that just a second to dry down. It doesn't take too long. But I'm going to do my lips, and then we'll do the eyes. So my liner, I'm going to use the Makeup Forever, the Forever Walnut. And I just want a little definition. My lips are a little dry from the whole getting dental work yesterday. My next appointment is Thursday, and then 2 weeks from then. So we'll do the other 2 on this side, and then the other 2 in 2 weeks. Huzzah! Okay. So that's not too hardcore, but I just wanted to do it first. So this is the Sigma Infinity lipstick, and this is again Epiphany. So just a little bit of that. I'm keeping my lips so this is a more full-bodied formula. It's not thin and slippy. It's a little more like a creamy lipstick. Okay. The packaging is teardrop shape and has the magnetic, and then the Sigma logo. And I'm going to top that with, this is from the Alice in Wonderland collection. This is a lip gloss that's sparkly and kind of still beigey sort of color. I really love Sigma's lip gloss, and then the lip creme, really nice. Okay, so we've got kind of just a neutral, sparkly sort of thing. And the reason that we're doing all this kind of neutrally sort of a thing is that the the look that I'm going to be going for is my villain era. I'm going to be using the Little Mermaid palette. And we're going to be doing a gold, and then we're going to be doing a red, and then we're going to be doing a black. Wow. The black, so Villainous is the black. Scroll is the golden color. Seashell is the red. And I believe we might do a little bit of Sea King. Sea King is the matte with sparklies in it, and it's more of a brickish. Let's do that as our transition color maybe. What I want to do though is I want to do the gold first, then the black, and then the red. I don't know, maybe I need to rethink this. Let me do the red with sparklies in my crease. Let's do that first. And I'm not gonna go too far in, because again, that's gonna be okay. So that is the Sea King. Sea King. I think maybe I'm going to go underneath with that too. There's going to be a lot of black going on, but let's just let that happen. Okay, there we have it. Okay, so I want to apply the gold next. So this is Scroll. And I want to pack that on the interior and the lid to about midpoint. See what I'm doing there. This is not meant to be a tutorial. I ain't telling you nothing. Nothing you don't already know. Most probably. So I'm sure, as someone who taught high school for a hot second, I definitely have my villain era. Okay, I'm gonna put this underneath. I don't know if it's gonna show up, but we're putting it there. And I just got some in my eye. Huzzah. Huzzah. Alright, so let's move along to, I'm gonna use the liner brush. This is from Beauty and the Beast. And I'm doing Villainous. So we're gonna go under the eye with the Villainous. Then we're going to turn to the flat part of this, and then back to the tricade, or V. And then we're going back to the lining part, and we're going to be lining in the crease. Do the other one. under the eye. A little bit of a wing out. Dipping in again, going in the flat. Building up the V or the 7, depending on if you're wanting to have a more lifted approach. And then just a little extra, and then going into the crease. And if I'm needing to mention my faults, blending this line is sometimes where I fall down on my looks. Okay, so maybe we'll check that. Maybe we won't. Okay, so getting more of the packing brush. Now we're gonna do that soft shell. It's a very soft, creamy, sort of a color. We'll see how it goes on with the brush. If the brush doesn't do it, we'll give it the finger. Governor. Okay, so. Yeah, it looks like we'll probably wanna do a finger for that. Okay, buckle up. Okay, see how immediate and okay, here we are. And the other eye. And I could feel a little fallout somewhere on my face. So this may be all. I did not do the Ursula Sea Witch look because the whole blue eyeshadow, that kind of blue eyeshadow has never been my friend, really. Although you technically could do that. It'd probably be a little more high-end if you did it. Okay, so I don't know if I may have lost the gold. But that's where we are. Okay, so what I want to do is go back to that Sea King and see if I can't blend a little bit more on the upper one. And we'll see if my Vintage Cosmetics can... No, so see, that's pretty good. That's me rubbing pretty hard on that. And it's pretty much set in there. Alright, so let's find a fluffy. Here's the fluffy. I'm going back into the Sea King and seeing if I can reestablish. Now I think this side, it's hard to tell because it just is. So we're gonna take, let me see if I can get the fluffy brush cleaned off here a little bit. Here I've got and just work this. All right, so I think probably this side is a wee bit darker. So let me dip right into the black. Okay. All right. Well, so I almost said there you have it, but I think what I want to do, I'm gonna put a bit of mascara on first. Better than sex. Sometimes you just really need a good mascara. All right, so I think I want to go in and extra blush myself. And do I want to, I'm trying to think if I want to do the other blush. What I want to do, I'm going to use this. I don't normally do that, but I want to. It's going to move around my highlighter some. Okay. I just feel, better. Makeup to match your black soul. No, well, this isn't black, but there you have it. So, all right, I think this is it. It's a little longer than I thought it would be, but I'm now ready to go to the grocery store. All right. Hope everyone's doing well, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.